First of all, what has the experience been like, just on a personal note, maybe away from football, going to practice every day and having that be your workplace? What's it been like for you, Datone, here in Green Bay?
For me, it's been a dream come true. Playing for the Green Bay Packers it's so surreal. Just take it in every day. I don't take it for granted. Every day I come off of practice, I'm making sure I'm getting better at, something small, and just make sure I'm getting better every day.
That's Datone Jones, first-round draft pick of your Green Bay Packers here on The Fan. Harry?
With that great college career, now you're a Green Bay Packer. What surprised you the most about the NFL?
How long the meetings were. It's not that the practice is hard. It kills you. It's more mental than more physical. I could go out and I could run all day. I could hit guys, and I have fun doing it. But when you get to the meetings, you got to really push yourself. Make sure you're taking stuff out of it, because you're going from 5 a.m. to 8:30 every day in training camp, and it can be brutal, especially for me, like a rookie. If you don't have the mindset to get better, then you'll get lost in the process.
Visiting with Datone Jones here on Sportsline. Datone, I wondered if you could take our listeners into one of those meetings. You can pick whether it's a position group meeting or a defensive meeting, and what kind of things are you jotting down, if you can give us kind of a generality, an example, when you're taking notes, trying to stay sharp and soak all that in?
Well, for me, say, for instance, we go into our defensive meeting with Coach Capers. I try to sit in, I try to pick up a little something every day for me that I'll be able to understand, so it can relate to me, so I can play fast on the field the next day. But I don't try to get too bold, because it's my first year. I'm not trying to learn every guy's position. I'm just trying to learn my position and what I need to learn so that I could help this team out.
You seem a guy, you're 23, what, it's going to sound crazy, but you're so grounded. Who's been your influence? Who's been helping you stay grounded the way you are?
I come from a tough background, a single parent at home. I'm one of 6. No father figures around. I grew up in Compton, California, so
yep.
I've never had anything. I've been around it all: gang violence, the drugs, everything. I've seen it all, and my family is my motivation. They push me every day because I can't let them down. I'm not playing for myself anymore. I'm playing for my family and my kids and my grandkids. So. And I'm playing for those little kids back in the city of Compton, that grew up in the same situation that I am. That they can make it, and that there's a chance. Not even if they make it in pro athletics, that they could go to college and get their degrees and become something.
Visiting with Datone Jones here on Sportsline on this Friday afternoon. Datone, who have you gravitated towards on the defensive side, or maybe the D line? Somebody who you kind of consider. Someone I can hang with and be a really good teammate to.
We're a close group on the defensive line. The older guys are taking me in with open arms. They haven't hazed me or anything, but they're taking me in with open arms. If they see me lagging or anything, they'll tell me, "Hey, pick it up, Jones." You know what I'm saying? We know you're faster than that, or good job. That was a nice pass rush move. Now you got to teach me that. Or I'm learning from them. I'm learning from B.J. Raji, Johnny Jolly, C.J. Wilson, Ryan Pickett, and all the rest of the guys. We push each other every day in practice.
That's Datone Jones here on Sportsline, Harry.
What is the advantage to you of playing against a guy like Aaron Rodgers at practice every day? How do you see that playing out?
It's hard. It's so hard. He knows every check. We're slanting, he'll slide the line to the same way we're going. He can't get to the backfield. Man, the guy is so smart. He hard count, quick count. He gets on the ball fast, hurry up the tempo. It's tough going against Aaron Rodgers, and I realize why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Datone, you seem to have a really good grasp of the importance of leverage and your technique. Talk about the use of your hands. Harry and I were talking earlier about the mixed martial arts background a little bit, and how you get ready for the season.
Oh, yeah. All season I'll train with Jay Glazer and just a few other guys that train with us, but man, that guy, he's so small compared to me. I'm 6'4.5", and I don't even know if he's 5'6", but
I don't think so.
When I trained with him, the first thing he said you gotta learn to get lower. You gotta learn to use your leverage against guys. He said, because I bet you right now, if I was to go against you, you couldn't even throw me. And I tried, and I couldn't throw him.
Wow.
But I didn't understand the leverage part. And once I learned it, he couldn't. I could throw him everywhere I wanted.
You know, and that's awesome, all the stuff that you learned. Now, tomorrow night, what have you heard about family night?
I heard it's crazy. I heard the Green Bay Nation is crazy. I heard it's hostile. I heard it's fun. It's a fun crowd to play in front of. And I heard, you know, just go out there and have a good time. You know, it's going to be a great experience, you know, especially for me to see pretty much a sold-out crowd. And my first time ever being in an NFL stadium. And, you know, I'm going to take it all in. I'm going to just do my job, making sure that I still have to get better in practice. It's still practice for me, and I have to get better, you know, not let it be too much for me.
Visiting with Datone Jones here on Sportsline. The one-on-one pass rush drills, do you get really keyed up for those? Anybody giving you some pretty good tussles out there? Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, every day. You know, pass rushing is an art. That's what Chuck Smith taught me, you know, and it's definitely an art to pass rushing. You know, you're not going to win every pass rush, but the key is to set up moves. So then once you get a guy who thinks you're going to bull rush him, you know, you can use more finesse. And then when you think you're going to use finesse and he stop his feet, you can just bull rush him. You know, so it's definitely an art. You're not going to win them all, but you know, just knowing that it's an art and you knowing how to set up moves, you have a better chance of winning than losing.
Last thing, what do you think so far of your UCLA counterpart there, Mr. Franklin? He's getting a lot of oohs and ahs in training camp. You razzing about that a little bit?
Oh, yeah, man. I've known Jonathan since I was 15 years old. Me and him was pretty close. Known him forever. And the way he works, you know, I'm not surprised. I've seen it all from him. I've seen him take over games in college, you know, and he's a hard-working guy, very humble, and he's good. He has great work ethic.
Datone, we'll let you go, but we really appreciate the time. You got practice tonight and everything, but really appreciate it and continued success, and keep up the great work. What a wonderful first impression.
Thank you very much.